they say this is the sponge capital, like they're not lying. And they got like something called Sponge Dock. We're gonna check out all these sponges. And this stuff actually feels good. It feels like a pillow. Do they got sponge pillows? I don't know. Look at it. I even just took a shower and it's still sudded in soap. I have to give you a sponge review instead of a cheesecake review. If you haven't scrubbed your body with a sponge, I recommend doing it. It feels like you're scrubbing your bones, like you exfoliate your whole soul. So yeah, we're gonna go to a bakery called National Bakery, about 100 years old plus. It's so old that they don't even say cheesecake on the menu, they say cream cheesecake. So I'm really intrigued to see what they got. We're gonna have a nice breakfast and we'll go there to have some cream cheesecake from the Greek capital of the USA / sponge. So I got confirmation that the place that we're going to is super old. The server said that she's been here since the 60s and this place has been booming way before she even got here. So let's see how a cream cheesecake tastes like. Hopefully it's not the same flavor as something that I would just spread on a bagel with some capers and smoked salmon and call it a day. You know, I still want to have a cheesecake, but I'm curious to see what's up. All right. Wow, I'm following GPS and my nose because that smells delicious. This is National Bakery, over 200 years old. I think George Washington had his cream cheesecake over here too. Look at this right here. They have the cream cheesecake. We're gonna make sure they make it in the house. Oh, they got a lot of them too. What is this? It looked like a flan, like a creme brulee topping. This is a big slab of greatness. I don't know what it is. Look at how tall this cake is. Like, how could you open your mouth that wide and chomp down? You got like a crocodile jawline to have that. Delicious. How you doing? I'm shouting your business out right now because it's heard it's the oldest bakery.
It is, yeah.
In the United States. So we definitely excited to try it. I'm a cheesecake fanatic. So which one of your cheesecakes do you have over here like that?
Do you want something breakfast or do you want only sweet? Because we have
Sweet.
a spinach pie and cheese pie.
I wish I would have came over here, but
Yeah.
nah, we just want something sweet.
Okay, I have fresh Napoleon. So you have to try.
Fresh Napoleon, okay.
Napoleon, the tiramisu, it's fresh, like Claire's. And then, if you want something traditional,
Ooh.
I have the custard cream. It's this one here. That's a best seller in the store, and it's really warmer.
Cool. Is that
Just
what's
came
in
out.
it?
It has a custard cream. It's white cream. It has a filo dough with syrup.
Oh, what's the name of it again?
Galactoburico.
We had that last night. That's the one that we
Yes,
had.
that's the one that- okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. I wish we could have. We might try it again over here. So, what
Whatever
about?
you like. But just letting you know that's the fresh stuff we just made.
How about the cheesecake? Do you make the cheesecake in house?
Yeah, that's more American. That's why I was telling you. Like,
But
today.
cheesecake actually came from Greece.
Yeah, but it's not that traditional.
Ah, okay.
So I give you this one here. We just made that. This one.
What type of flavor is that?
That's caramel.
Oh, caramel cheesecake? Awesome.
2 forks. 2 forks.
Yes.
3.
But I'm also gonna try the. I can't pronounce that name. Starts with a B.
The custard.
Bacassia.
Yes,
The custard.
the custard.
And what's another one do you recommend that we try? Crave our sweet
Napoleon.
tooth. Oh yeah, the Napoleon. That's right. We're gonna have the
100%.
Napoleon. There you go, ladies and gents. We're gonna try all this stuff. 1925. I don't even think my grandfather was born by then. We have this caramel cheesecake, and we have. It smells really good right now. Like the box is hot. Wait, where's the Napoleon?
Oh, go talk to her.
I'm excited about this. You heard what the lady said. She makes everything handmade, homemade. She said the Hella's is kind of more factory, but the only thing I didn't like about Hella's bakery itself was the customer service. So look at how jiggly that looks. It looks kind of French stuff, but look at the vanilla bean. And you know, this is a caramel flavor right here. And the top, I don't know, it must be brulee. Let's see what this is about. Ooh, look at that. Takes right through. Oh yeah. Takes right through. Let's see. The crust, it doesn't look too good though. The crust, I'm not a fan of, but This cheesecake is so creamy. And look how it breaks off. It's alright. I thought it was gonna taste better than what I tried. I actually liked the cheesecake last night a little bit better, honestly. This right here, now let's try this right here. This is hot. Like if I put this on my lap, my kneecap's gonna have a first-degree burn. And I never remember how to pronounce this, but this right here is enough for like the whole Brady Bunch. This is huge. So how do they expect? Like, how do people maintain this? Be slim around here? Look at the smoke. Can you see smoke? No, there's no smoke in there. It's not as heavy as what it seems. It seems like there's a lot of cream. You would think that's gonna be like over rich, but it's not. The cream is very, very, very light. But it's good in this situation because there's so much of it. It's kind of like a Japanese cheesecake a little bit. You know how it's hot but custardy at the same time? But I just wish that they would have the syrup from last night on there. That would have really amplified the sweetness to it. Now we have, last but not least, a Napoleon. So this is just freshly been made too. A lot of phyllo dough action. A lot of crunch I can see. This looks interesting too. I like the texture. This is actually the crunchiest, flakiest one. It maintains the integrity of that crunch when you bite into it, and you have a lot of the fluffy cream, which once again is not rich. It's very light. Like from 1 to 10, the sweetness balance is probably like a 6. So it's not too rich, it's not too light. It's just right. All right, so we're doing a final recap. The cheesecake, like I said, it's not bad. It's just not my personal preference, but that's only my preference because I like rich, or I like rich light. This is light, but on a moderate scale. Also, the creaminess of the cheesecake, like your spoon digs right in and it dissolves right in your mouth as soon as it touches the taste bud. So this, I gotta get that, and I love the way they put the caramel on top. And if you look at the black specks, it's vanilla bean. So, you know, and that's for anybody, just in case you see a cheesecake that got black specks. No, it didn't fall on the floor or roll in the dirt. Those are vanilla beans. You actually need to take your hat off to anybody that uses it, because if you ever work with that, you have to scrape it down the middle, scrape the seeds, make sure you don't get the skin in there. It's a pain. So for effort and for authenticity, definitely. Taste is okay. My wife liked it though. This right here, the fresh one, that I actually had high expectations of this. I personally am not too much of a fan of this. I do appreciate the fact that it's fresh, but I feel like the one I had last night at Hella's was a little better, only because it had more of a crisp and there wasn't so much custard. See that custard? There's so much of it. Now the custard tastes light, but I feel like I'm just shoveling custard in my mouth by the pounds. You know, the other one had a little bit. It had more of a crisp, but it had that syrup, the cinnamon syrup on top, cinnamon sugar, I believe. That was really delicious. And this is what I feel like it needs. It needs more hydration. It needs more crisp. It needs less custard cream. So this is definitely our least favorite. But I still appreciate the fact that she makes all the stuff fresh, like right there. And then last but not least, could I get that real quick? Container? There's not even nothing left. You see what happened with this one. That Napoleon was bomb. It had the crisp. You know, the cream was also light as well. So you could tell that their baking style, if you're the type that loves sweets that smack you in the face, I would recommend you coming here only because all the sweets are light but delicious. This is a perfect example of it. The cream was light, maintained the crisp. It had the cream, and it had the flavor, and it had the balance. And that's what I love. And actually, I'm about to eat this a plastic container too because it's so good. Maybe to see my daughter right now trying to fight me for it. It's done. It's over. You want to eat the plastic? So this is the winner right here, the Napoleon. So if you're over here and you appreciate good desserts, get the Napoleon. They fresh. She makes it with love, and any other stuff that they have. All right, that's my whole wrap up for the oldest bakery in probably Florida. 1925, that's ridiculous right there. Like, I wasn't even an embryo. I don't think I was even like an eon floating in the air by then. And they're still doing their thing to this day, so that should tell you something. Tarpon Springs, check them out. You in the area, check them out as well. Everybody here must be super clean, because every store you go to, you're gonna see a bunch of soap and sponges. Like, it must be a law to not be clean, which is cool. You know, we love cleanliness. They got baby sponges, they got teen sponges, adult sponges, grandpa sponges, like Spongerama. SpongeBob lives here.
Fine sought-after sponge for ceramic and artwork. Most of you that do some craft work have probably come across the silk sponge sometime during your time of doing that work. But the silk sponge is a very fine textured sponge, and keep in mind, it's not found here in the Gulf of Mexico.
This is right here is from a chocolate company, Leonardi's, and they actually have 1,500 locations across the whole world. And the guy used real Belgian chocolate, no palm oils. Everything is crafted with a passion. We tried the chocolate earlier; it was really good. Let's get straight to the point. Try the orange to see which one holds the crown. I don't really see no phyllo though, like the other one. Oh, I do. Only thing I want to say about this, the other one had a stronger orange taste, but this cake here is more crummy. The other one was more flaky, like a flaky cake. But this one, you still taste the phyllo dough on the bottom, but you see the crumminess. So you see the difference. You see like the top, which is the bottom, really. The gentleman said it doesn't get more Greek than this. Let's see what he's talking about. Cake is crummy as well. Oh, this is coming from the walnut. This is good. I just feel like the cake's a little dry. The bottom is moist, so it's like a gradient of moisture when it comes to the top, and it tastes like a carrot cake minus the carrots and the raisins. So that same spice that it has, like the nutmeg, cinnamon, this is what it has too, and you taste the crunch of the walnuts. It's all right, you know, but their chocolates are great. Somebody doing belly dancing on the street. Only in Tarpon Springs. So quick update. This pastry package that we got from Hella's Bakery the night before, we finally tried it and we weren't impressed. Everything tasted mid. The honey tasted cheap, like it was industrially made, and all these pastries. Wasn't a fan. I wouldn't recommend getting it. But the desserts in the restaurant itself, like the orange cake and the pastry dough custard, and even the cheesecake itself, it was delicious. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. So maybe you should get it from the restaurant, bakery, I'm not sure, but why don't you be the judge and stop by this beautiful Greek town of Tarpon Springs yourself, and you let me know what you think.